Hey, Zodiac Family, Pisces Oracle here with a pick a card reading. I just want to really quickly say thank you to everybody who's subscribing. I love you guys so much. We're having so much fun on this channel. I love the comments. And I do try to respond to every comment as soon as I get it, or at least, if they're coming in the middle of the night, as soon as I wake up, I'm really trying to keep up with you guys' comments. I really love hearing from you, and I love you guys so much. And, just remember, I'm here with you on this journey. We're here together. Um, so tonight's topic is, will we ever see each other? This is for anyone who's in like a long distance relationship. Okay. So will we ever see each other? So anyone who's in a long distance relationship, will you ever see each other again? Okay. Or, and if so, maybe when? Maybe we'll find out through the reading. I'm not going to say that we'll definitely find out when, but I'm definitely going to look at the cards and kind of try to figure this out. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and just sort of look at all the piles here. We'll do pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. And how I'm going to do the reading is that the blue cards, or the angel tarot cards, will be you and them. The steampunk cards, which are the checkered colored cards are going to be if you'll see them. And then the sexual magic cards will be what it will be like when you do see them. And then the romance angels cards will be what is in store for the connection. And the angel answers cards will be the last piece of advice. Okay. So I'll try to explain that as we're going through it in the reading, but I wanted to do that ahead of time just in case I forget a step. Okay. So I've kind of like designed this spread a little bit for the situation, kind of like the way I want it. So again, we're going to be asking, for anyone who's in a long distance relationship, will we ever see each other? Okay. So will you ever see each other? So again, deck 1, or uh, what do you call it? Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. And I'm going to put these kind of like, I'm going to put these in order. So pile number 2 is going to go here, pile number 3 is going to go here, and pile number 4 is going to hang out down there. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to lay the cards out, and then I'll show you each card, and then we'll figure it out, okay? Okay, and I'm going to turn the angel answer one over real quick because I feel like, I just kind of need to see. All right, so let's put these just kind of on the side. Let's work with these first. So our first card for them is the 10 of water. Our card for you is ego. And let's go ahead and talk about those. So I'm going to take a look at the other cards too real quick. Okay. So with a 10 of water, I definitely see like a future in this card. I mean, there's basically a couple in the card and like a little baby. So even though they're both feminine characters, I think that doesn't matter. Some of you could be in a same-sex relationship, whether it's both feminine or both masculine, but I really feel like, there's definitely going to be a connection. They're seeing a future with you. They're seeing a family with you. And there's another person in the background swimming. You can see right by my finger. And I feel like that's just, they have a sense of like liberty and relief and release, and like this connection is going to bring them so much joy and release and excitement. This person's basically jumping for joy in the water, if you can kind of see them. I hope you can. I'm trying to look at the camera on my screen and see, but right by my finger is that person, and they're sort of like jumping for joy. Like they definitely see you as their future partner. And with the baby in the water too, like that really just screams like, that they want children, or maybe they want, a family. And the 10 of water is also like the 10 of cups, right? So they definitely have that 10 of cups feel for you. Okay? Now let's talk about this card, the ego. So for you, I'm feeling like, because of the distance, you don't really see that 10 of cups energy, You're having a really hard time grasping that 10 of cups energy and thinking, yeah, we'll definitely be together. We'll definitely have a family and all of those things. You don't see that. So your ego is really getting in the way of, all of your thinking and all your plans. And so what I'd like you to do is just step aside and let go of your ego and start manifesting. Start thinking positively. Start thinking that, this is a possibility for you, because it is. Anything is possible if you believe in it, okay? And so I want I want you to let go of your ego. Um, with the Ace of Cups, this is the next card. So we have the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, I definitely see you as coming together as a couple. It may not be very soon, but I definitely feel like there's sorry, the incense is going crazy. I definitely feel like your future is very secure with this person. Like, they definitely want to be with you, and it's on a very long-term basis. And I know separations happen, and I know, it can seem like, you're not ever going to be together, but I can tell you right now, I have one friend who just picked up everything and moved just to be with his love. And I think that is just so awesome. Like, how do you just pick up everything and just move and just leave? Because that connection's good. And I'm feeling that same sort of energy from this connection with this, especially with this Ace of Cups. Now we have the Empress in reverse, and I think this is more of your energy here. I feel like, you're settled. You're settled in your thoughts of this relationship never coming to fruition, but it's definitely going to. I definitely see that here in this spread. So this is you. You're kind of like, this is not going to come into fruition, because you're feeling locked down. You're feeling like you're just feeling the distance so hard. But with this Nine of Coins, you have to understand that the person that you're involved with is really just trying to get financially stable and trying to be financially responsible. And you have to understand that, you see, this 9 is almost a 10, right? So you have to understand that your person's working very, very hard to get to that 10 of Cups feel, okay? They're working really hard to get to that 10 of Cups feel. But the thing is, they don't want to pull you in and have the situation just go downhill. They want to be able to support you, okay? And if it's a female, they want to be able to be supportive of you. So they're trying to get their life in order because they're ready. And the reason why I see that they're ready is because we have the codependency card. And I know many tarot readers think the codependency card is like a bad card. Well, in some cases it is, okay? But in this case, you're working on a relationship, you're working on a partnership. There is going to be some sort of codependency there. You are going to have to rely on the other person. The other person is going to have to rely on you. That's a relationship. That's how things work. So I want you to look at this card really closely. The person in this card is alone. The person is actually fine on their own here, okay? They don't really need anyone else, okay? So I'd like you to kind of pull some of that energy in right now as you're upset about being so far away. As you're upset about the situation, you need to look in the mirror and say, I'm okay by myself for right now, because I know what the future holds, and the future holds the 10 of Cups. The future holds the family, everything, wish fulfillment. And with this, pay attention to the red flags. I want you to realize in what your partner tells you, and the words they speak, and the things they say, and the things they do. Those are all signs pointing to the fact that they're trying their best to get this relationship to work. They're trying best to be able to become, they're trying their best to be able to be in union with you. And you have to understand that. Sometimes pay attention to the red flags can be like a very deceptive card or very bad card. But in this situation, your ego is kind of blocking you. So you're not even seeing the signs that this person's trying to give you. So they're more like red flags to you because you're not really seeing them as signs, okay? So you really need to pay attention to that. And when you come together, this is what it's going to be like. We have the King of Pentacles. So this person is very in charge. They're very protective of you. They are a breadwinner. They're sexy. They're hot. They're amazing. And in the background, there's you, the person that they want to love, the person they want to take care of, the person that they are deeply, deeply in love with. And then we also have the Judgment card, which to me, this card in the Tarot of Sexual Magic looks so much like the Ten of Cups card or the Ten of Water card, basically the same thing, because there's a family there. And so I feel like you need to use your intuition to realize that this Ten of Cups is possible. This family is possible. So don't judge the situation for the way that it is. Don't look at the situation for the way it is. And you need to make the decision whether you're going to stay in the relationship, of course. But you need to see the bigger picture. You need to realize that, yes, it's going to take a while, but when it comes together, this is going to be an amazing relationship. And no one will be able to stop the progress here, okay? No one will be able to stop the progress that you all have. So also, I feel like I wanted to show you this because within the next few weeks came up. So I'm not sure if this is a when you will be together. It could be a when you're going to communicate. But what I feel like will happen is within the next few weeks, your partner will basically tell you what their plan is. They're going to let you in on their plan. They're going to let you in on their secret within the next few weeks of how they plan to be with you. So you may not see them in the next few weeks, but you may hear from them. And they may tell you what their plan is. Because that's what I see. And in the picture down here, I see the family. I see a couple. I see I see a family, I see a couple, and then here I see your person trying to make all that happen. So I don't know if you can see that. So there's a couple here, and here it looks like a family, and here it looks like your person trying to make that happen. Okay? This person right here is trying to make all that happen, and you're being divinely guided right here, okay? So the couple, the family, your person trying to make all that happen, and then the angel divinely guiding you guys. So I want you guys to know that this relationship is possible. As long as you believe, as long as you feel confident in your own self, by yourself right now. Because the future for this relationship, the potential here is amazing. And that's really all I can say for this one. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you're enjoying the channel. If you need any of my information, it's down below in the description box. Want to associate a face with the voice, check out my website, PiscesOracle.com. This is a beautiful spread for you guys, and I just want to give you one last look on that Ten of Cups card, which is the Ten of Water. So, yeah, if you feel like you would like a private read, all that's down below on my website. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I love you guys so much. See you in the next video. Bye now. All right, so if you chose pile number 2, we're going to go ahead and start with your reading. This is them. Oops, this is you. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the cards in just a second. Lay them all out. And I'm going to leave the Angel Answers card for last because we've got a lot going on right here, right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first card is the Awakening. Our second card is the King of Fire. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about those. And then as we get to the next step, which will be here, then here, then here, we'll go ahead and go over those things too. But I need to look at the big picture here first. Okay. So with the Awakening, I definitely I definitely see that before you may have been a little, or your person may have been a little doubtful. Okay, so they're very doubtful of the relationship. But as of right now, they've begun to awaken and they're looking at things from a different point of view or a different perspective or a different, they're just looking at everything in a different light. For you, we have the King of Fire. So you've been the motivator. You've been the one that's, been the positive side of the relationship, knowing that it's possible, knowing that, in the end, things are going to work out. So that's basically where you guys are now. And so for if you will see them again with we have the Page of Wands, we have the Ten of Coins, and we have the Strength card. So with this, I definitely think that you will see them sooner than later because right now, basically, either you or them, y'all are saving money, or maybe even together, you're saving money with the Strength card here. You're saving money so that you can visit, or one of you can visit, which is beautiful. So I definitely feel like that visit's going to definitely happen for this group. Okay. You're definitely going to see each other before you actually come together. With the new love card, once you see each other, you guys will renew your spark. Okay. I think things have dulled for you guys a little bit. For some of you, not all of you. For some of you, things are a little dull, and that's just because of the distance. And when you see each other, or when you hear about seeing each other, your love sparks again. Okay. And your partner is definitely wanting to make the effort, and so are you. So I definitely see a union here. I definitely see you guys reuniting. I definitely see you being together. I also do get a little bit of twin flame energy from these cards for some reason. I'm not sure where I'm pulling that from, but I am. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm pulling that from, but I definitely feel a very strong twin flame energy here. And then I see it right here on the card. I don't know if you can see that little infinity symbol on this strength card. I'm definitely seeing that. I didn't even know that was there. So that's why I was looking for, where's this twin flame energy pulling from? It's coming from the strength card here with that twin flame symbol that I just showed you. And that's so tiny. And so let's take a look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic cards here. We have the Knave of Chalices. So that's like a Page of Cups type energy. And we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like once you get together, you will definitely be very sexual together. You definitely have a lot of romance, a lot of sexual energy will be released. I definitely feel like your partner likes to think about you and tries to make their plans, and they get a little frustrated, but when they think about sex with you, that kind of makes them feel better. And like, why wouldn't it, right? So they really dream about having you, and they long for you. So for you guys, I definitely see you coming together. Let's look at romance angels. Compromise. So maybe your situation involves one of you moving to the other, giving up everything for the other person. And what the universe is trying to tell you is that there is a compromise available. One of you knows what the compromise is, and maybe you're not willing to share it just yet because you're afraid to ask. But someone's going to ask, and you will find the compromise. And that compromise is actually the answer to you guys being together. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. So, whatever compromise comes up, that itself is the answer to you being together. So, to answer the question, yes, you'll definitely see each other. But the compromise is going to be a big issue or a big factor regarding that. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you're enjoying the channel. If you need any of my information, it's down below in the description box. If you want to associate a face with the voice, check out my website, PiscesOracle.com. I also have my private read info on there. I do have some private reads available lately, especially for Valentine's Day. I do open up my books a little bit more. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out that info down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, I have Patreon info down there as well. Anything helps, like $1. I mean, that's amazing. Um, yeah, I'm probably not going to ask for those things again. I just want you guys to watch the videos and enjoy the channel. And I definitely want to thank everybody for your positive feedback and your comments. That keeps me motivated more than anything. Your comments and your love and your kindness keeps me motivated to continue doing readings for you guys. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye now. All right, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. I'm going to set the angel answers down over there. Let's start with these. I'm going to lay everything out. I'm not reading reversal on that 6 of water. I'm not feeling it. Lay everything out, and then we'll talk about it in sections. Yeah, just leave that reversed. And these should never be reversed. Trying to fit everything on the table here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with these 2 cards here. Your person feels that you are their wish, dream come true. You're the star. You're that one shining star that's in the sky that they can see that stands out from the rest. You're beautiful, they love you, and they want nothing more than to be with you. The 6 of water tells me that they are stressed out. They are trying their best. They're working really hard on trying to be together with you, but it's going to take time because they're just not able to right now. They're just financially struggling. And it's not just finances. They've got some other like family style or family type issues that they're dealing with. But they do want to be with you. They do want, you're like the only person in their life that they even would consider being with. So they may have a lot of friends, or they may hang out a lot with other people, but the connection that they have with you is much stronger than any of those connections, even with the distance that you have. Because the energy of love in this relationship is so strong and so clear and so evident that they can feel it, even from the long distance. And I think you can feel it too. With the 3 of coins, they're definitely, struggling to kind of maintain their finances. But with the 10 of wands, they're fighting really hard to control their spending and kind of take care of everything. But a person's got to eat. So, they understand that. So they're working really hard with their finances and with anything else they need to do to bring the relationship together. Now, with the 6 of cups, again, they're struggling. But if you look at my steampunk 6 of cups, it looks like a 2 of cups, right? So they definitely, this card definitely brings in that 2 of cups energy. And if you look at my 6 of water, the 2 cups here and here are the predominant cups. So these 6 of cups actually both are bringing in 2 of cups energy for you, which is just, those are just bouncing off each other and just affirming the fact that they feel this relationship. And then you guys got the wedding card. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a final union between you. It's just going to take time and energy, and you have to have some patience, because what this person wants to do is just take you in their arms and keep you forever. And they'll turn away from everyone else that they're hanging out with or going out with or whatever. They'll introduce you to your friends and you'll be great friends, but they don't want those other people. They just want you. They just want to retreat with you. They just want to be with you. And so that's why there's like, this couple well dressed just in solitude, because they just want to be together. They're not really worried about everybody else. A person has to have friends, a person has to socialize. But with you, they just want to be with you. And we also got the Justice card. And you guys got the 4 of Cups. So with the Justice card, I'm definitely feeling like your person's just working on balancing the scales, balancing their life, so that you can enter it, okay? And with the Four of Cups, I definitely see them um, as kind of sort of just like making a plan on how they're going to be able to accomplish this. They're just trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out a plan. You know, it's kind of like I look at this and I see the horseshoe, the coin, and the scissors, and it's kind of like, you know, when you have a plan or a project, you kind of break out your essentials that you need to work on the project, and I feel like that's what they're doing. Maybe they've gotten a finance book, or maybe they've gotten a like a log for their accounting or something that they're working on, and they're trying to balance their books. And they're trying to figure out like, how am I going to make this work? And with your angel answers card, in the near future is a really nice thing. You know, in the near future, they're definitely going to be together with you. So that's the near future. That's not even like really far away. So what are we talking? I could feel like, you know, 10 months, maybe a year, 6 months for a visit, maybe 10 months, you know, for you guys to actually get together. I definitely feel those numbers for some reason, 6 and 10. I don't know what that means, but you guys will. And this card in the near future definitely shows you'll be together. All right, so having said that, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you're enjoying the channel. If you need any of my information, it's down below in the description box. You want to associate a face with the voice, check out my website, PiscesOracle.com. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching again. See you in the next video. Bye now. All right, if you chose pile number 4, this is your reading. Putting this one aside for now because that's our last piece of advice. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. For the first 2 cards, we have the Nine of Earth and the Strength card. So your person is feeling a little whimsical about everything. They're not exactly sure. They're kind of thinking about everything. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Your person is kind of whimsical about everything. They're worried about the situation. They want to know, you know, they're just kind of lost. They're just trying to figure out, what can I do in this situation? How can I get to be with my person? And I feel like with the Strength card for you and the number 11, they could be, you know, a soulmate or twin flame. I feel like you're the strength in this relationship. You're their rock. You're the one they lean to. You're the one they call. You're the one they complain to. You're the one that handles all the BS in their life because you get the brunt of it because they love you so much that they just depend on hearing from you. I think for them, they're going through a lot in their life because this healing family issues is kind of coming up for me before these do right now. And I feel like there's a lot of healing that they have to do, a lot of healing that has to go on for them before they can really be with you right now. And what you're trying to teach them is evident, and I'm reading out of order because I was supposed to do these cards first, but these cards are just calling to me. You're trying to teach them that it's safe for them to love you because you're trying to show them that they're safe with you because they don't really feel safe with anyone, but with you, that's so different because you're their strength, you're their rock. With the Knight of Fire, I feel like they've been through so much turmoil and pain and problems that they're really just trying to come out of that. And they're working really hard with you to kind of like raise their self-esteem, raise their vibration. And they're just having a really hard time just coping with life in general. With the Page of Swords, they're fighting the good fight. Okay, they're trying really hard to break free from all that emotional stuff and kind of just like come to you. You know, they're fighting for you. They're fighting for your love. I don't see them with another person. So if it's a twin flame or a soulmate, they're not with another person. There is no third party here. With the Five of Coins, their finances are getting a lot better. Okay. They've been really working on their finances so hard. And I really feel like they're actually starting to save money. And that's one of the ways that's going to help them be with you, is saving the money to get your own place. Because I'm really feeling like this group is going to move in together. Okay. And I get that from these cards because I basically see all of the lovemaking that you're going to make. This is the Two of Cups. So it's the Two of Chalices in Tarot of Sexual Magic, but it's really the Two of Cups, right? So they're seeing the love between you. They're seeing this as a fruitful relationship. They see that Two of Cups with you, which turns into a Ten of Cups, right? And we have the Knave of Wands. So there's a lot of fiery, passionate love they have for you. So they're not going to let you go. They're not going to give up. And that's why they're fighting so hard for this relationship. They're trying to deal with their garbage. And you're being their rock, you're being their support. That's all helping them get their finances in order. And it's really helping them to grow as a person, take responsibility, and start really providing for the relationship. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to provide for the relationship, but all that other junk was kind of in their way. And so since you've been their rock, you've been their support, they're really feeling like they can do this. They're really feeling like, this is the person, you're the person for them. And that things are going to work out. Romance. So they know you guys have basically a beautiful romantic connection. They don't want to be without you. They're definitely in love with you. You might have some misunderstandings though. I feel like there was a miscommunication. Maybe you thought there was a third party, but there's not. And that was just a miscommunication. So this person's really getting ready to unite with you. I can't really say when, but I want to say something about 8 months. So in 8 months, I think you guys might know what this means. In 8 months, something's going to happen and it's going to change somebody's something. That's just what I'm getting. So in about 8 months, I'm really getting an 8 from this. And you can kind of see it in the card too. If you kind of look here, there's sort of an 8 here and there's sort of an 8 here. So it does feel like a lot like a twin flame or a soulmate or maybe even karmic connection, but one that will last, one that's not, maybe you're coming out of that final twin flame battle, where you left and now you're uniting. So I definitely see this group in union, and I definitely see a family in the future. Also with that healing family issues, I see like them kind of just like dealing with their stuff and then, you actually having a family together. I really see that here. So yeah, you guys, to answer the question, yes, you will be together. And I'm feeling 8 months, maybe a visit. I don't know. They're going to do something in 8 months. I don't know what it is, but you guys got to go figure that out. That's your homework. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you're enjoying the channel. If you need any of my info, it's down below in the description box. Want to associate a face with the voice? Check out my website, PiscesOracle.com. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.